Well, hello everyone. This is going to be an all signs reading. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, okay? We are going to be time stamping and it will be in the description box below this video, okay? The question today is if you take that leap. If you take that leap, all right? We're going to take a look at the energies around if you take that leap of faith with a person, what might happen, what might result from that, okay? If you make that move, certainly subscribe to my channel, guys, if you haven't already done so. And those of you, even if you have, double check your notifications to make sure that you know when I'm uploading readings and other content, okay? All right. So, and of course, you know, personal reading information is in the description box below. I have changed that to make it a little bit more attainable for everyone, okay? So, I would take advantage of that while the getting is good, okay? So, with that being said, let's get started with my Aries friends. Aries gang. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you take that leap of faith, what will happen, Aries? What will happen? Let's see. All right, I'm going to move these up just a little bit to make room. Okay. All right, so you may be dealing with a Cancer. You also have air energy. Whoa. Fire energy, water, and air again. All right. Well, whoever you're dealing with is a strong soul connection, okay? All right. Are there challenges? Yeah, there are, but at the end of the day, it's pretty awesome, okay? A lot of emotion is going to be in this situation, if not already, okay? I think you are kind of feeling like you want to hold back a little bit, clearly. And the Judgment is in the reverse, so it's kind of like you're holding off making a judgment call on this thing. That's what I'm getting from these two cards, okay? The Ace of Swords, you're not in the reverse. There is something that you're not seeing here. And it is probably the most important thing. That is what that card speaks to, okay, when it comes up in reverse like that. I've got the Queen of Swords here. Again, I think you're kind of like almost trying to detach from it. But this is a high vibrational card, okay, Aries. And just no time for BS. Well, that's Aries energy right there. You know, I think it's going to start out as a flirt, but at the end of the day, guess what? This is, as I said, a strong soul connection with a lot of intensity. This is a marriage card, blending of families and or making babies together, okay? But long-term possibility, okay? Certainly, you know, you don't want to get complacent in doing your energy work and such. But Aries, this one's got a lot of potential. So, you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I would definitely say turn these things, hold on, turn these this way, because I think there's a lot of potential here. And I think you're kind of being advised to, you know, the page, and there, like I said, children are an issue here, whether this is somebody you're going to have children with, or they already have children, or you do, blending of families kind of thing. But this is almost like a flirt card. This is pages or messengers, okay? Emotional nature of a positive, got that mixed up, so sorry. Positive news of an emotional nature coming through. This is positive communication of an emotional nature. It's a flirt, okay? Make the move. There you go. That's the advice. Now, you can do what you want, but, you know, I think it's time to take the leap, Aries. I really do. There you go. Taurus gang. Taurus gang, if you take that leap of faith, what might ensue? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you take the leap of faith, what might happen, Taurus? What might happen? Let's take a look. If you take that leap. If you take that leap, Taurus, let's take a look. If you take that leap of faith, what might happen? Ooh. All right, let's take a look, Taurus. What might happen? What are the energies around you taking a leap of faith with this person? Whoa. Whew, Taurus. Okay, this person has really got issues, okay? And right now, somebody is really, really stuck on something from their past, okay? I don't know. I don't think it's you. I think it's them. And holding back on everything, okay? Emotionally closed off because they themselves are in a lot of turmoil. Probably experienced a recent heartbreak that you may not know anything about. Somebody who's focusing on the spilled cups versus the overflowing ones. You know what I'm saying? King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Sometimes that speaks to them really having a lack of discipline about kind of stepping up and taking responsibility with this King of Cups in the reverse too, okay, for their part in a debacle. It has nothing to do with whether somebody deserves it or not. I talk about that in my law of attraction stuff, okay, on my playlist. I believe, I don't think I've made a playlist called Law of Attraction. I have, but anyway, if nothing else, you can look at a lot of Law of Attraction stuff on my Life Preserver playlist as well, okay? Again, holding back, okay? Now, in this case, when the Tower is in reverse like this, there are some truths that this person is just not seeing, okay? The Tower reversed can sometimes speak to drama clearing, but I really think in this case, this person is just missing the whole boat on doing some healing work, at least right now. Hopefully, they'll step into it, but I think it's going to be a minute, Taurus. That's kind of what I get. The Queen of Swords is all about cutting out things that are not aligned with where you want to go. And that's why and that is the only positive card that came up in this whole thing, Taurus. And in this case, this is talking about making a head over heart decision on your part, okay? Certainly you can do what you want. But, and this person may be at a distance from you too with that Chariot, you know, here. We have Earth. I don't know if I gave these. Earth, water, Cancer, and air. But okay. Yeah, I just don't see this person really wanting to step forward. I really don't. So I think you are kind of advised to snip your losses and pull a Queen of Swords, okay? And in honor of that, I have my Queen of Swords earrings on that you may not be able to see because I'm an ear sign and I had to fit over those. So I had to have them. But okay, there it is. That's kind of what I get, Taurus gang. Gemini. What is up with you guys? What is up with you guys, Geminis? If you take that leap of faith, what might happen, Gemini? If you take the leap of faith, what might happen? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Gemini. This is a strong soul connection, Gemini. And it did not happen by accident, but I don't think now would be a good time. Page of Wands in the reverse. That's all about this right here, keeping your mouth shut. The Star card, okay? Not a lot of hope for this thing, not a lot of optimism. All right, now, and oh, by the way, Aquarius, Libra, fire, air, water, and earth. And okay, I did say this is a strong soul connection. And those things do not happen by accident. A lot of times they are about lessons, not always about romance. And I talk a lot about that specifically in my twin flame stuff that's on my playlist, okay? Now, Four of Pentacles, the person is very guarded, very guarded. And why? I think they had something that went by the wayside in their past, okay? Now, here's what's interesting about this thing. All right, you've got the Justice card. The Justice card for me sometimes speaks to tables turning in your favor. And what's really interesting is I think right now you're being advised to just be guarded and hang tight about things. If down the road you see that this person kind of mends their heart, takes on a more optimistic outlook on things and starts to have hope and starts to heal from this thing from the past, okay? Which I think they will because eventually, because the tables will turn. The timing, I don't know if it will work for you or not, okay? But there is potential, but I see it way down the road. I see it way down the road. So it's kind of on you whether you want to pursue this thing romantically. It is an important connection, you know. Now, maybe it's an important friendship, at least for the moment, okay? I would not mark time on this thing a whole lot. I really wouldn't, because it may be a while before they step into this. I think they will. The cards speak to it, but I think it's going to be a minute, okay? I really do. So that's what I get for you guys, Gemini. That's what I get. It may happen, but it will be slow. But if you do it right now, I just don't think the timing is right, okay? It's kind of like right person, wrong time kind of thing. Right person at the wrong time, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So with that being said, let's move along to my friends with Cancer placements and Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cancer placement. All right. If you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and you want to know what will happen if you take that leap of faith, all right, let's take a look, Cancer gang. Let's take a look. Here we go. One cut is going to do it, all right? And that one really wanted to stay on top. Well, interesting. Cancer, this is a strong soul connection all day long. All day long. Woo! Okay. Kind of interesting. You got the Page of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in the upright, which is my 1111 card. We'll talk about that in a minute. The Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. You have fire here, fire again, and earth, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands reversed, Tower reversed, okay? All right, so obstacles, not that many, really. There's a little bit of doubt here and indecision. I think that's you kind of wondering about whether or not you need to hold back. And certainly, you may have children that may be, you know, being considered as a part of a decision of whether to move forward or not. And I think you are really in your head and going inside about whether or not to move forward with this thing, okay? Now, the drama in your mind is going to clear, okay? You're going to go inside and do the energy work. This is opportunity slated for success here. Pentacles often talks about being long-range minded and, you know, the whole tortoise and the hare thing and being patient, trusting the process, and understanding that slow and steady wins the race. But at the end of the day, this one has a lot of potential. This is the marriage card. Maybe somebody that you decide to have children with, or it may be a blending of families, okay? But this is the 1111 card, Cancer. This one was no accident, okay? So I think it's going to require some patience, Cancer, but is it worth it? I think so. The decision is yours, but that's what I think. All right, Leo gang. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you take that leap of faith with this person, what might happen, Leo? If you take a leap of faith with this person, what might happen? What might happen with my Leo gang and their person if they take a leap of faith with them? Let's see. Let's see, Leo gang. All right. This may be somebody from your past that you have some history with or something of that nature. Six of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups in the upright. This is a strong soul connection too. Damn. Okay. All right. We got a lot of those today. All right. So Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in the upright. Sun reversed. Lovers in the upright. Magician in the upright. And Six of Cups in the upright. Leo, a lot of you guys are dealing with Gemini. I've got two Gemini cards here. We also have Leo energy. Kind of cool, kind of interesting. All right, let's take a peek. Okay, now, let's talk about this thing. I think that you kind of feel very impatient about it. That's why we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You really want to come forward, and your person may very well have a very strong attraction to you with this Lovers card here. A lot of passion, a lot of intense attraction here. And somebody's losing patience about somebody moving forward, okay? And I think the reason is because there's a fear of loss, okay? But there is a lot of potential here, a lot of passion and a lot of emotion here, okay? The Magician card, very high vibrational. That's the card of I pull rabbits out of hats and I'm, have seemingly a lot of serendipitous moments, a lot of luck, but it's really not luck at all. Why? Because you're a master of manifestation, and that's probably you as well as your person. Page of Cups, this is a messenger. Good emotional news coming in. You're told to speak up. Open that mouth, okay? Again, children are probably in the mix here, okay? Or maybe somebody that you will have children with. Youthful energy about this thing, possibly, okay? Maybe somebody, maybe some age difference there, okay? But that's kind of what I get for you, Leo gang, and I like that one, okay? Virgo gang. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you take that leap of faith with your person, what might ensue. Let's take a look, Virgo. If you take a leap of faith, what might you expect? If you take a leap of faith, Virgo, what might you expect? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Virgo. Wow. Okay, some similar cards that I've seen from the past. Okay. All right, Virgo, I think you're really up in your head about this thing, okay? Seven of, and you may have options, Virgo, other than just one, but Seven of Cups in the upright. You may feel a little bit overwhelmed about this thing, but you're in limbo, really don't know what to do. Really don't know what to do. This person may be at a distance from you too, but you've got the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. Virgo, I think that you or your person one is losing patience about this thing. Okay, your person is working through some stuff. Okay, you got the Six of Swords here and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, and coming into some independence. All right, but at the end of the day, you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse. So I think in many ways, this person has, you know, I think here's what I get. You're losing patience and you're up in your head about this thing. And okay, I can see why. The person is really still struggling with moving on from something in the past that ended in a loss, in a heartbreak or whatever, or maybe a job loss or something, but they're working through something. But they are working through things. They really are. So what I think is that this may be viable down the road. Right now, I don't think so. But do I have hope for this one down the road? Yes. And I don't know where they are on this timeline and how much you have invested with this person and how much you want to hang out for this Virgo. I do think this is possible, but you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to get out of this impatience here and be patient with this person and have the long range in mind if you want to make this thing a thing. If you don't want to wait it out, you know, then certainly, you know, be nice. Start considering other options, because I think you have options. I really do. Okay, so I don't think that's a bad person. I just think they're dealing with a lot of stuff right now that's probably got them a little bit distracted, honestly. That's what I get. All right, Libra gang. Libra gang. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and you want to know what might happen if you take the leap of faith that you are considering, Libra gang, if you take that leap of faith, what might we expect? Let's take a look. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. You also have water energy and earth energy. Whoa, okay, fire energy. I like this one. Let's talk about why. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius, as I said, but this is a strong soul connection. Okay, boom. All right, you're losing your patience about it. Okay, you're losing your patience about what to do. Now you got the Wheel of Fortune, new opportunity, new start with this person. A lot of emotion, probably on both sides. Okay, opportunity slated for a positive long-term success. This is about having a long-range vision. We're going to get to why in just a minute. Having a long-range vision and understanding that slow and steady wins the race. This one may require a little bit of patience, Libra, but they're working through something, but the drama is clearing with them. Okay, the Tower reversed. And at the end of the day, look at here. This is the one I saved for last for you, Libra, and I did that on purpose. Strong soul connection, the 1111 card all day long. You may have children with this person, or you may come to have children with this person, or it may be a blending of families or children in the mix somehow, okay? But this is long-term, happy long-term marriage, long-term commitment kind of thing. So I like it for you, Libra. I think that one is very, very promising, and it is going to be an intense connection that is not by accident, okay? All right, Scorpio gang. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have Scorpio in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. Let's take a look, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We want to know what might happen if you take that leap of faith that you are considering. I have had so many strong soul connections in this read. It's crazy. Crazy how that's happening. Well, all right, let's talk about this thing. I think you're feeling really kind of nervous about it, and I understand that, okay? You got the Knight of Wands and the upright, okay? I think I'm going to caution you on something, all right? Your person will take a leap of faith with you, all right? And there is emotion here with the Page of Cups, okay? Be very cautious, though, because this person may very well be coming at this out of loneliness, okay? Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse speaks to loneliness, which is, you know, there may be a little bit overly clingy. And Knight of Cups in reverse is they're still in victim mode about something from the past. If you hear them hung up on, you know, here's a couple of different ways you can tell this, okay? If you hear them in victim mode where they take no responsibility for something in the past that they manifested, okay? It has nothing to do with whether or not they treated a person bad or whether or not they deserved it, okay? It has to do with not stepping up and understanding that energetically they attracted it, okay? There is a red flag here, okay? And if they're overly clingy, okay, that's another thing. Now, that is for some of you, all right? You have the Seven of Wands, though. I think if you will be patient on this thing, they will work through this stuff. That's what this is about, and come out a winner, okay? So I almost think this is okay, but I think you're going to have, I don't see a card telling you to be patient, but I think you're going to have to be. They are going to take action and step up. Now, I don't know if you want to wait it out. That's a call I can't make because obviously, you know, this is, you know, just a quick energetic snapshot, you know, kind of thing. But at the end of the day, they're going to want to move forward. And, you know, the Knight of Wands, let's go back to this thing for a minute. There's some anger issues here many times. And that is because they haven't worked through their stuff from the past yet, okay? But they will. They're going to step up. I don't know when. And they're going to want to take a leap of faith. And I think they will be the ones to speak up here. And this is children in the mix right here, okay? So, you know, a lot of I know the Knight of Cups came up in reverse, but sometimes that can speak to a strong soul connection, okay? But it is in reverse, so not always. Maybe just for a small portion of you guys, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Your numbers were 2222 on the counter. Wow. Talk about, you know, divine messages, right? There you go. All right, Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this is for you, okay? And we are going to get the energies around what you might expect if you are to take that leap of faith that you are considering, Sagittarius. If you take that leap, what might happen? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Sagittarius gang. You're feeling real nervous about it. Really chaotic. Real chaotic. Okay? All right. Well, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. All right, let's talk this thing through. You have a right to feel nervous, okay? They are really working through some stuff, okay? And honestly, I think you and or them are coming at this thing out of loneliness with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. This is fighting a losing battle and really not, and somebody's in victim mode. Why? Because they haven't worked through some things from their past that probably doesn't have a thing to do with you, Sagittarius, okay? And this is victim mode right here. This is fighting a losing battle, not worth your time, in other words. And this is because they're coming out of loneliness, that they've not worked through those issues, okay? Now, strength in the reverse, no power in this, okay? Now, I think there is emotion here, on your part at least. You got the Three of Cups, which is kind of interesting. So, what very well could happen is you may end up taking a leap of faith with this person, even making a long-term commitment, and then really, really getting into a mess that ends up in a debacle. So I'm going to caution you and say, this is your Swords is about intuition. The reason you're nervous about this is because your intuition is talking to you about all this mess over here and about why you feel the way you do, okay? And so I think I would really, really caution you to not to be impulsive and move into this thing fast. And this person may come at you fast too. That's another thing. When you have these cards where somebody's lonely, they're going to come in real fast and real hard. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's in and out energy with that Knight of Swords. Okay? So Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you to be very, very, this is one of those you really, really need to tread lightly. Okay? Be very cautious about moving forward with this one. Okay? Be very cautious. All right. So with that being said, let's move along to the Capricorn game. If you have Capricorn in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement, what might be expected if you take that leap of faith? What might be expected, Capricorns, if you take that leap of faith that you are considering? Let's take a look, Cappies. Let's take a look. All right, pulling from the middle. That's what I'm told to do. Okay, there we go. And here we have it. Some similar energy here. All right, you may be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Earth sign, or air sign. Okay. Whew, okay, let's dissect this thing. This is kind of complicated. This may take a little bit longer, Capricorn, but we're going to talk about it. All right. Ten of Swords reversed, Strength reversed, Chariot reversed. They may be at a distance from you, okay? Knight of Swords in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in the upright, and the Lovers in the upright. Leo, Cancer, Gemini. Possibly you also have Earth and Air. Let's talk. All right. Right now, they're in victim mode. Ten of Swords. They're really focused on something from the past. And honestly, the Strength card in the reverse is telling you that there's no power in this, and the Chariot is saying, hold the hell back, okay? And you know that. You're well aware. That's why you feel nervous. That's why you came to me and asked me what you're asking, okay? Now, with that being said, this is a very intense connection. A lot of recognition and a lot of mirroring going on. You feel like you've known this person forever kind of thing. So here's what's interesting. I think at some point this person is going to start working through all this stuff. But right now, you really need to hold back and be patient. This is the card of patience and divine timing and knowing that the only way, there is potential here, but hear me out. This is with a big however, okay? And here's your big however. You are going to have to really, really trust the process and divine timing on this thing. And if you want to pursue it, you're going to have to be patient and you're going to have to take a step back. And I think the reason this came up in Pentacles is because many of you should really opt for friendship for a period of time and revisit this later. Okay, that's kind of what I think. Does it have potential? Yeah. It's kind of like right person, wrong time. That's the energy around this. This is not a bad person, but right now they are really in a mess. Okay, they really probably are just coming out of a heartbreak and a debacle. But, you know, if you want to wait it out, and I can't make that decision for you, Capricorn, but if you want to wait it out, okay, which, you know, it may be one of these where you keep in touch, but you don't rule out other options either. That's what I would recommend, because you have more than one strong soul connection in your life. The universe always has a backup plan, okay? Trust and believe that. But if you want to hold it out, at the end of the day, there is a possible connection down the road with a lot of intensity, a lot of passion, and a lot of attraction, okay? And, you know, long-term potential, okay? But this meeting was not by accident. Nope, nope, nope. It was divinely orchestrated. Do not think otherwise. However, that's how I would handle it. That I would really, really caution you, because look, if you get involved in a strong soul connection like that in a romantic sense, nothing is going to go toxic any quicker whenever people are not energetically ready. Okay, there's your advice. Okay, so with that being said, let's move along to my Aquarius game. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and you are considering taking a leap of faith, what might you expect, Aquarius gang? What might you expect? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Aquarius. Let's take a look. A lot of emotion here, that's for doggone sure. You have water, you have earth, you have Libra, earth, and earth again. Okay, so let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, a lot of emotion, okay? This person may be going through a legal proceeding like a divorce for many of you. Okay, for some of you. All right, I'm just going to call that out. And because of that, I don't think they're ready. I just don't think they're ready. Because you got the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Probably, if you connected with this person right now, it would be out of loneliness. Now, is there opportunity to connect with this person? Yeah, and there's opportunity to make a long-term commitment. But at the end of the day, I think they're coming at it out of loneliness, self-esteem issues, and, you know, just lack of a higher vision, not having worked through their stuff, essentially, of clinginess with that clinginess and loneliness with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So they may come at you pretty fast. With that full card like that, they may come real fast and real hard, okay? But, you know, I'm not sure they're ready. And it takes a highly skilled energy worker to be able to heal from something from the past when you are in a romantic connection. In the best of circumstances, a romantic connection is a distraction. And even when you are energetically ready, you have to really focus on yourself to make a commitment to continue working on yourself and, you know, continuing your ascension in order to make something work, okay? So I think it has potential to take off, but I'm not sure if I would do it, okay? And again, some of you, this person is really coming out of something that was a long-term commitment, and that's why I got that card, okay? All right, Pisces gang. Pisces gang, last but not least, watery Pisces. If you have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and you are considering taking a leap of faith, Pisces, what might you expect if you take that leap? Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, if you take the leap of faith, what might you expect? What might you expect? Let's take a look, Pisces. Okay, let's talk about this thing. Some of you have history with this person. Okay, some of you, Six of Cups. But a lot of you, I think you have a lot of emotion for this person. And you really respect this person. You may be dealing with an Aries. You also have water, earth, and air. Okay, so, okay, with that being said, though, I think you have a lot of respect for this person. And this person may be an authoritative person in that they may be in some kind of a leadership position on their job. And in a lot of ways, there is stability here. But are they really ready? No, they're not. And they're honestly not worth it. And not right now anyway. And the reason is this. I think they come out of something that's really left them heartbroken that they walked away from. Okay? And you got the card of walking away. So I really think if you started up something with this person, which I don't even see a possible startup, but I think if you did start up with something, it would end almost as quick as it started. I don't think it would last very long at all. And I think you are kind of having trouble seeing that, okay? Not seeing the most important part of a situation. And maybe they're not too. Maybe they're not working through some stuff as well. But, you know, Pisces, at the end of the day, I just don't think they're relationship ready. But you know what? This may be somebody from your past that, like, you had somebody that was in your past and then they got into a relationship. It went by the wayside and you're considering getting back with them. Okay. I don't know whether you want to wait it out or not. I do think there's a lot of emotion here for this person, okay? I really do for a lot of you. But at the end of the day, you know, you really, really need to make a head-over-heart decision about whether to move forward right now, okay? It might be the right person at the wrong time. I kind of think that is the case with some of you. This is probably a strong soul connection, okay? I don't have a card that says that, but when I see this and this, but then yet these, that's kind of, it's got to be that. Right person, wrong time, strong soul connection. And that, when I hear myself say those words, Pisces gang, that's what I get. So at any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. And I truly appreciate all the support and the love that you guys show me regularly. Thanks much.